In a recent stream, Nickmercs has now given his official thoughts on Black Ops 6, and maybe a bit different from what you're hearing from the COD Next streamers and creators. He actually just flat out says that you can't trust them because a lot of them are COD partners or paid by Call of Duty or in an environment where it kind of, gives them a sway of their opinion, which I think we've all known for quite a few years now. When you are a Call of Duty partner or invited to these events, you're probably a slight bit encouraged to at least love the game and what is expected to be from it, as we see year in and year out with the Call of Duty cycle. But it's Nick just being straightforward, saying people like Swag, people like Tim, you got to take it all with a grain of salt. And despite that, he does want a good Call of Duty, but is not keeping his hopes too high.
Let's start off by saying this, man. It's going to be really tough to take any of these creators seriously, especially like Swag, Tim, any type of like Call of Duty primary creators. Like when Call of Duty's their main thing and their only thing, it's hard to take their opinion as bond, because look, they're being paid in some way or the other, and they're just happy to be there. They're around all the, you know what I mean? It's vibes. It's all energy. You know what I mean? They're playing something new. That feels good, right? Everybody loves that. When you're playing something new and you're the first one to do it, it's going to feel good. You're going to get those little feelings in your stomach and your mind and shit. It's going to be exciting. You're with all your people. But you just got to take it with a grain of salt, man, because every fucking year, no matter the Call of Duty, it's always the same shit. It's the same shit. Is it not? Like every Call of Duty, they all say it's going to be the best year, the biggest year. This is going to be crazy. I came back from the last Call of Duty thing, and I said that the game was going to be good, but I didn't say anything close to what these other motherfuckers were saying, man. They're like, oh, the best Call of Duty, best Warzone. Warzone's back. I'm like, bro, what? And I mean, bro, I showed up at that Call of Duty Next, and I took over, man. We got the first win. It was a fucking party, you know? But that was when we were full swing playing Apex. I'm hoping for a good day for Call of Duty, you know? I really fucking am. But we'll see. We'll see.
And Nick has been betting a lot recently on stream. I've also been tossing some esports bets out there, thanks to Thunderpick, our esports betting sponsor, sending us to gaming events throughout this year. We greatly appreciate them. Always remember to bet responsibly, guys, and it should be a fun time over there with some big CS and other big events upcoming. So a huge thanks to them. 21 plus only. Please bet responsibly. But Nick also has had some difficulties with Activision, which we've covered on this channel. He did not stray away from making those comments, saying how he no longer sees eye to eye with Activision, the company over there, for a variety of reasons, and I won't dive too far into the ramblings he has had about Call of Duty for quite some time now.
I just haven't been into playing anything really, man. I'm just not feeling it, you know. COD looks so horrible. However, today is a big day for Call of Duty. Also a little bittersweet on that front too, because as a company, you know, we don't see eye to eye anymore. Business practices, right? They're a little DEI. They're a little, they got inclusivity at the fucking front door. You know what I mean, right? They got all the colors out and about, right? The trans flag at the front door. You know what I mean? If you don't bow to it, then you're not gonna get invited to any type of shit. So obviously we don't see eye to eye on some shit like that, but look, Call of Duty, on the other hand, is a game that I grew up playing, man. Like a lot of you guys, we grew up. It's a chapter in the book per se. You know what I mean? A big one. So there's always going to be love for Call of Duty to some degree. Not as much as there used to be, but there'll always be love. So again, hopeful that today's a good day, and that the stuff they show with the Battle Royale anyway is fucking promising. Because if it is, maybe we can jump back into a full schedule where we're fucking playing COD again, I wouldn't mind that. The way it is now, I have zero interest, man. I don't know how you guys are getting on playing that shit every day. It's really, really boring. Like, it was fun for a little bit, but now it's to the point where we've done everything you can do. It's the same shit. Like, they buffed this gun, the same map. It's just, nah,
But it was also interesting to see someone like TimTheTatman. I hadn't thought about this, and I'm not going to make a solo on this, but it was really interesting to see that last year, or just about last year, a little over a year ago, whenever it was, when TimTheTatman had Nickmercs back and actually had asked Activision to take out his skin from the game in support of Nick, and they did so. And now, finally, Black Ops 6, a while later, that event was now so freaking long ago. It's actually crazy how fast time flies. He's headlining the COD Next event as the biggest creator there. It's actually kind of nice to see that. I mean, obviously, people are going to say money talks, whatever, but it's nice to see that you can kind of mend those wounds and still support a game, and them, of course, still support him. And he seems to like the game, although he has also had his own remarks about this, which we've shared on this channel, where he thinks mouse and keyboard might be cooked, and Call of Duty multiplayer has never been Tim's strong suit. That certainly has not changed for this year either. But regardless, it's crazy to see, you know, the direction that Nick has gone with the Call of Duty franchise and the direction where Tim has gone, where it seems he's back in the good graces, and we'll see what they continue to do. Like, I mean, I would not mind seeing Nick back on Warzone, Nick back on Call of Duty, and it seems he wants to. If it is a good Call of Duty, he also mentions in his stream, if it's a truly good Call of Duty, he would play again. Like, he would play a Warzone, he would drop in and check it out. Again, just keeping those expectations in check compared to people who are actually with COD Next, working directly with Activision, and just taking their opinions with a grain of salt. What do you guys think about Black Ops 6? Are you believing the hype yet again we see each and every year? Are you more so on the Nickmercs side of having some hesitance about how this title actually plays out? Because there's a lot going on, whether it be aim assist, omni movement, multiplayer, controller versus mouse and keyboard, a lot of talking points out there. So what do you guys think? Those were Nickmercs' thoughts. Till next time, take care. We'll see you back here sometime soon. Bye-bye.